to the one person who is listening to this, really sorry that you had to suffer through the last 3 hours, but we're back here once again with another
3 more hours worth
another
of
3
suffering.
hours, yes, at least 3 hours. But
Yes.
yeah, so when last we left off, the party had just arrived at the north end of Griffin Rock, and from here on out, they are gonna have to plan and infiltrate Somerset Keep. And so as the drizzling starts to come down, and in the distance, thunder cracks and rumbles, the 6 of you will have to decide on a proper strategy.
Well, there's rain now.
So wet. Yeah, I'm here.
I don't know.
So wet, so.
I mean, I thought you had clothes or something. It's already raining.
Oh, just now you messaged us, right? You're saying that you're worried about the plane not being sufficient or something?
Sorry?
You're saying the plan was not sufficient or something?
Plan was not sufficient.
The plan.
Never mind. You forgot about it.
No, I know. The escape, how we gonna head back to Lakeshore?
Well,
We are not going back to Lakeshore,
We
no?
don't need to go back to the shore as of.
We can run back to Amber Crown.
We can just cross the river to
That's
the
good, yeah.
and then what's come to us if we are chased or. I'm assuming there's gonna be a chase.
Did you see that in your dreams?
This is just one of possible outcomes.
Okay, how about we just find some shelter first before the rain gets
We
over?
do need to start sailing to the
Sorry, what time is it?
2.
Still 2.
Somerset, no?
now?
You're a bit too early.
Yeah.
Smart man, what time the sunset start?
It's raining, so there's no sun.
I mean, we can always go now. There's no one. There is rain, and we do have the cover of rain.
And we have rain.
Yeah.
Oh god, fuck my life.
And we lost it. And we just lost our last view.
And
We just lost our last view.
so,
Holy
I mean,
fuck,
we
very
can go
sorry.
now. I mean, unless no, we have to. We just go now. This is
So,
the
okay.
topic.
We have 4 with
So-
a
so-
family in
so
Malaysia.
When the first, when usually when we record, they won't just immediately strike first, right?
Right?
Usually when we record, they won't usually strike first.
Yeah.
They'll just go for reinforcements. So let's not immediately go back, like run away. Like if it's really within our means, if it's just 2 or 3 people, we can just get there. If
You mean like
tie them up,
Like we always do.
like we always do.
But
you mean like Ether?
Yeah, mostly like that.
I mean, if that's what you guys need, sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
and if everything goes down and a whole army is right in front of us, yes, we will move back. Back from where we came. But while doing that, I might suggest that we destroy some stuff on the way back as well.
Why?
Because
Why?
it was either find out, else destroy, right?
Like he meant destroy the thing, right? Not just random stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we may not reach the West Wing.
How about we hit the anti-moments card and just camp there for the moment?
How far is it?
We
It's
don't
not
know.
that far.
Yeah.
Let's just stay near the banks and if
Let's just
I
not
really
go.
I really think we should go now with the cover of rain. We don't know how much longer the rain will last.
We do need buckets though to keep the water out of the.
Oh yeah, shit, David. Can I go turn the boat around?
Yeah, sure. Make strength check.
You wanna help?
No,
No.
Okay.
I'll check. I'll help you.
I'll spend the time to summon my Unseen 7.
Advantage.
Ritual cast, is it?
Advantage.
I
Advantage.
start working as well.
why?
I got 3.
What do you want here?
Advantage.
I don't know, like there's
But
water in the
advantage.
boat, right?
You
know what to do!
Sorry, how? With advantage.
With advantage.
Okay.
Hello.
The boat is, there's already it's like quarter full of water, so it's already quite difficult for you. So yeah, the most you can do is like hit the
Guy-
water.
Guys, any help?
He's swatting the
let's-
water like a
Water
cat at
pool,
the side
water,
of
wow.
the lake.
Alright, we need to help here.
This point before
Uh,
We
I
can just go off. We don't need to turn the boat around. Why do we need to turn the boat around?
Where
Did you
there's
see the
water
water
in-
like splashing out of the thing?
No.
As in
at this point.
Oh, the thing. Oh, you send your servant like right now?
No, he's ritually casting, so
Yeah,
he.
oh, really?
Oh, not yet, not yet.
So I guess I.
You have your backpack, right?
Yeah.
Can I use your backpack for a bit?
Okay, sure.
Just I empty out the whatever.
Oh my god, the broken ceramic and the.
No, not the bag of holding. The backpack.
Yeah, I just empty out the bag of holding.
Oh, the bag of
Inside.
holding into the backpack.
As in, wait, guys, you just empty it, or you just
Fine,
So,
just
so
empty
as the bag of holding like lets loose its content, you
Okay, what is the last?
and
Is
right
the-
now
is the
your backpack is covered in like random debris and
I'm sorry.
stuff.
Shattered ceramic.
Yeah, you can barely see the backpack at this point. And
this
there's a
point-
huge like thing like metal object like leaning like
tripod.
it didn't even go in, it's just like on top.
At this point,
I pick it up.
my ears like sat down a bit.
I'm sorry.
Like those cat ears.
He made Kitty angry.
just turn it back, start to put in the water. Like
Okay.
try like at least half of it first, then
Half of it. Do you know how much you can hold?
Yeah.
it's 500 pounds.
Yeah.
Like then
Can you
try
give
to
250 pounds?
No, but you always.
No, but you always stay the same.
Yeah,
way.
you'll
That's
always
why.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you'll stay
I
the
forgot
same.
you're using bag of holding. Okay, cool. Yeah,
Just-
so that works. You watch as the water starts to rush in. Yeah,
try to
so yeah, that pretty much works.
then do it again.
Yep. Okay, so while he's
So
doing that,
are we going off right now, or are we?
Better go now before we actually sink.
Yeah.
He looks kind of busy though.
No, wouldn't it? Why now? Why now? Are we going at night?
It seems like the cover.
It seems pretty dark to me.
How dark is it?
pretty dark.
But you were saying.
Okay, wait.
you were saying-
No, I was just asking whether anyone else.
Yes, but just to check, even if it's dark, we all still know where to go, right?
Yeah. We have at least have someone near you that has
Should we put a rope in between the boats so we know that where we are in relation?
That sounds like a good idea.
But not too taut.
Yeah, we will let it. Okay.
Try to find the boat for them.
That's fine.
So, yeah.
Who's signed it up?
I'll just let
Not
it.
me.
Okay, make a
Not me.
Survival check. Survival check.
make a sleight of hand check.
I think it's survival check.
No.
Yes.
19.
Okay, cool. So yeah, your knot is pretty good. It looks pretty solid.
Not good.
Solid AF.
Solid AF.
Alright.
So that's one boat.
No, you're tying the two of them together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, your knots
Okay.
were decent.
You all okay with rowing now? Gibby, you okay?
Wait, at this point, how much water is still like in the boat?
I would say at this, while they were talking, you could
Yeah,
have removed most of the water already.
Shall we go?
And now Servant rises from the depths of his despair.
Oh, yeah, you can see in our boat.
He looks around.
Okay. Wait, there's no water in the boat.
No more.
No, which boat?
You
We
can
got two
enjoy
boats,
the
right?
weather.
And you watch on his ghostly ethereal face, a smile cracks on his lips as he looks at the rain and the clouds and the distant thunder.
Servant enjoyed the weather.
Someone
Just enjoyed the weather.
Servant will remember that.
Yeah. Oh,
Servant will remember this.
can you pass us the ship basket? The ship bucket.
Ship bucket.
Is there a bucket?
There's no bucket.
No, then how you put your resins?
Resin bucket.
It was just around there.
Do you mind if someone pour the
There's
water out?
no, we are rowing, so could you get the water out of the boat?
Oh yeah, he could do it.
Me?
Yeah.
I kind of bet at the area where he's pointing at.
You do nothing.
Oh, cannot feel. Dude, you hit him, you disappear.
Are you talking about one that was...
No, you can
That's a-
you can interact with objects. Yes. You can interact with
Oh.
objects, but they cannot touch it.
Oh,
They cannot
okay.
touch it.
Okay, cool. So,
Yeah.
he's there, right?
Yeah, he's there.
Okay,
He
cool.
can do it.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's there. Well, you got the job now.
You thank you, but you're like slightly off from the servant. Slight angle. Like, thank you.
Green servant.
He turns his back on you and like hops into the boat and just sits there.
You
Go
heard
back to
him.
the
You
boat.
heard him.
Hmm?
Like, you heard him. And like, Not clean the boat.
Like, oh, well, we're
Off the
doing
water.
it, yeah.
Lose round, lose a year. Okay, as for the three of you,
I mean, I'm in the boat already.
Yeah.
The
cool.
non-wet
We're back in the
So
boat.
everyone's in the boats.
Yeah.
Yeah, respective boats and heading off.
Yep, so there's a rope
Oh.
that is loosely connecting the
I
two
don't
of
know.
our boats.
Please row. Please row. I cannot do it. I physically cannot do it.
I just take my winter blanket and cover myself from the rain.
You want to cover it from yourself?
Okay,
Nebula wants some.
because it's raining and because only one of you is rowing, right? Only two.
I'm helping.
Okay, cool.
Exactly.
So
Maybe I'll be
on your boat, someone needs to be removing water as well.
I'm doing with the
Okay.
microphone.
What about the stuff?
I mean, other than the tripod,
I'm
other
holding
than
the
tripod,
I'm holding the tripod.
I think as much food as possible.
Okay, cool.
Shove it back in. Just hold it.
So good.
Alright. So, as the six of you leave the safety, relative safety of Griffin Rock,
Wait, sorry, before that, Kiki is surveying the thing.
she's finding it a bit difficult actually.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you just punch back to me and then
She's a raven now.
yeah, it's a raven. I just for now just punch back first. Wait, roughly how many hours am I going? Is the journey going?
4 hours.
4 hours.
Okay. Anything to say, like emotional shit to talk about on the 4-hour journey?
Before we
So
go,
why did you call it?
wait, before we go, can I just check, like, what's the island? Whether there was actually anything else there, like whether there were movements in the trees
While you're leaving.
while we were
Okay. Roll perception.
16.
Not any motion that you can see within the trees. Yeah.
Alright, 10.
Okay.
Okay, so on the last hour, like
Yes,
roughly the last
yes.
hour, I would like to reskin Kiki again.
Okay.
How much money are you spending reskinning her? How many loot boxes have you opened for her?
3. Reskin her as a what's that?
Expensive AF.
Salamander.
Not as a rat. As a sewer rat.
Okay.
Dirty as sewer. I'm sorry.
What color?
Grayish,
Okay.
covered in shit.
Alright, so Ratatouille. Alright, cool. Remy, sorry.
Remy.
Yeah.
Is your familiar?
Did you see the poster like the controlling the thing? And it's like, is it what? Is it Venom or is it Ratatouille?
What? You were saying something? Were you saying something?
No, I was asking whether where is. Yeah.
You. Anyway, do your conversation first.
Oh no.
I need to
where's-
shout. I need to shout at you
Where's your
later.
familiar?
Oh my god.
You think it's the tail?
You see on the inside, rat is like nibbling at his cloak. Like.
Interesting.
The rain's very loud when it's being water. Yeah.
Frida,
Yeah.
why do you say my name?
Why not?
Why did you say that? Why did you say that, Martha?
What?
Give
Why not?
them another name.
I mean,
No
wasn't it
offense.
supposed to be a joke?
No?
And besides, it slipped out. I can't just go with applesauce. I know you as Alex. Hello.
So how am I gonna tell them?
Tell them
Sorry, Nebula, you know. What's my name? So how do you want to address me?
How do you want me to address you?
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Okay.
I said, why are you so against, me calling you Alex?
And anyway, we're already away. Already on the.
Okay, sure. Right.
So, as the rain continues pouring down,
So fun in his
the thunder echoing across the waves. The two boats are kind of like bobbing up and down in the surf, are getting closer to the other end of the lake. You see, the six of you see far off, slightly to your right, what appears to be a few tall spires rising into the sky, almost obscured by what appears to be a wall of sorts around them.
far away? It's coming in vision.
Right, coming to vision. So it's
Pass
about
without a trace.
okay, cool. And on your left, like looking towards northwest, you see a somewhat shorter, less regal building. No, not building, but less regal kind of set of buildings arranged with a large sort of hexagonal wall around it. And all of you know that the left side is that of the Amber Crown, and the right side is Sunset.
Wait, he's a rat now, right?
Can I get both boats? With
Wait,
without a trace?
wait, is it like has it only been 1 hour, or has it been is it like the last hour of the trip, like
So
calculating?
now is the last like 20,
Last
30
3
minutes.
days.
Okay.
Yeah, because you guys didn't say you wanted to do anything.
I
You know, fly, Ethiopia. I was thinking you should flew Ethiopia with like
Fire the rat!
Oh shit!
It is now around 6 p.m.
That's still very dark.
It is still relatively dark. Are you casting Pass Without Trace?
Casting, no, is the other boat is range.
You're about 40 feet apart, so I don't think it's yeah.
And I want to talk.
I want to talk to them on the phone.
Just
You guys don't know.
Do you have anything I can throw at them?
Javelin.
Can we? Is it so bad?
I
if
pull
say
out
that-
I pull out an Amber Crown bottle.
No, wait. Hold up. Can we see them first?
No. You can.
No,
yes,
we
so
know where
far
they
off
are
in the
from.
surf.
Okay,
From
can
it.
we
You can see the rope like pulling taut.
pulling taut?
Yeah. Is it because the waves are kind of like moving you guys?
Send my rat across the room.
Okay, make a dexterity check for rat.
Your rat's going under!
Oh,
Dexterity save.
15.
Plus.
Where's your rat? Our dexterity is a rat.
Plus 0 for rat. Are you sure?
11.
Oh, okay, interesting. So you watch as Rat the rat hops on to the road and starts scuttling over. Watch it disappear. Do you tell him what to say? No, right? So he
I think like stop.
oh, wait, he can't say anything. Okay. So
The wave like stop.
Remy,
Oh,
it's
it's a
Remy in
cat,
first contact.
this is the first time you've cast this spell, right? So are you going into the eyes of the rat?
Yeah.
So it's a very strange sensation for you. Right? You almost feel as though your soul is leaving your body, and you start seeing through the rat's eyes. And the two of you watch as Nebula collapses down, blind. You're seeing through the rat's eyes, and finally you see the three of them.
oh shit, rat!
No. Wait.
So the three of you watch as the rats are like.
I wave at it.
I think they
Point back.
I think
One minute. So you watch as the rat like tries to.
I think they're trying to tell us something.
Oh, you want to message them? It's
yeah.
not very clear what the rat's trying to say, but
Oh, that's a rat. Okay.
wait, do we need to get closer?
No, at this point I just hold both.
Okay, so you feel as rat is picked up by Kyle and brought close to him, and
Yes.
you feel the warmth go through the rat's body.
I'm just
Yeah, what? That message.
What's the distance from us?
30.
Yeah, I think it is. It's beyond 30 feet right now, so you won't be able to message.
This time to gang them in.
If you want.
120 feet.
Oh, yeah, okay, sure. Right. Just like 4 times, you know. Okay, cool.
You're like,
message hypostasis. Yeah. What's up?
We're a bit far for us without a trace now. Should we try and get a bit closer? Are we casting it now?
Why not? Yeah, they say we're too far away.
I mean, won't you just drift away again?
Yeah, just wait until we find them.
Once they say once we dock, then we should cast it.
Okay.
Isn't it the loudest thing docking?
No, before we enter, before we step off, we are going to be closer. But after we are
Where is
basically,
When we are closing in to shore, you'll cast it.
At this point, the 6 of you, while you're discussing your message, you realize that the shores of the embankment of the right hand side of the river as it's rushing down towards you. You can see there's like a slight, almost like a waterfall, very very slight, only like 5 feet. So like it's the river coming and goes into the lake, spreads out. And
We
the reason for this height is that the 5 feet high is that there's a 5 foot high embankment on the other side. So the entire Somerset Keep that you see, you can't really see much. It's mostly just the wall, the stone walls. As you get closer, you begin to notice that there are figures moving along the top. You can see like some of them holding lanterns, small specks of light.
far.
How far are they, sorry? Roughly.
From here, about 600 feet.
600 feet. I
trigonometry is good.
tell him,
So,
we better go near. Gabriel, pull.
Are you messaging this one?
No, I'm telling
Pull the rope. Okay, I pull the rope.
You pull the rope. Maybe
Yeah,
check-
you're with me.
We are going to get this.
check with advantage here.
That's a 19.
19 plus 3.
Okay, so with
Oh my
the
God.
strength of Tia, you grab onto the somewhat still like damp rope, so it's kind of slippery, but you still manage to kind of wrap arms around and pull. And,
Us on this boat.
it's not very fast, but slowly the boats start to come together until you're
That must be
just
really
about. How far is
Right next to each other.
right next to you?
Like,
So,
I'll move.
so as I mean, first of all, you're getting closer to the bank, right? So the water starts to calm down a bit as well, and the boats crunch together a little.
can hear each other now.
Yes, you can hear each other.
Yeah, so
You want
now
wait? Do I see any sewer, without sewers or any entrances at this point?
Not that you can see.
Not yet.
In front of you is what appears to be a side embankment, like sandy. Above it, like a muddy like soil buttress above the top. So it kind of looks like
Can you help me draw?
yeah.
It should be basically a lip
Yeah.
for the.
At this moment, do I see any other lantern stop moving?
So this is the embankment, and then the thing is here. So this is the river. This is the embankment.
And the sewer is beyond that, right?
You don't know. Yeah, he just told you that there was a sewer.
West side of the building.
Yeah, you know that the sewer is somewhere along the river.
Right. We don't know whether it's on the bank.
I always had this impression that the sewer was on this side. That's why I was always thinking of.
What's that? Anyway, how long does it last?
1 hour.
Okay, you can cast it now and continue on. Yes, further.
So are you heading? Where are you heading? Up the river? You can't. Your boat
There's a-
won't be able to go up.
Oh,
Yeah,
then-
there's a current rushing down.
Or then try go to
Trace the bank.
yeah.
Okay.
Right now,
Yes.
pass without a trace.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
There's no need to check or anything, right? Okay. So, what's your magic move?
Oh, it's just like now the shadows kind of wrap around, fade around.
Shadow.
You know,
Any other lantern stop
it
moving?
kind of like thickens
Ramp up.
around.
Make a perception.
You can still see out. But to anyone looking at each other, you know, you can feel.
Finally, a good roll.
You didn't matter.
Are we like
Yeah,
We are visible, but
You can spell a
your
total
shape
of
is kind of
4
blurry
lanterns. You can spell a total of 4 lanterns. Moving around, one of which appears to be kind of slowing down and facing this way. Essentially.
Guys, someone
Cast
one of them has
cast
stopped
image,
it.
cast image now. Cast image.
Because the image shows like there's an anti
On top of the boat.
from
How large can your image be?
15 times
15 by 15.
Okay, that's just about enough.
15 cube.
What's the check for the investigation against? Is it
intelligence?
Yeah. Well,
Investigation.
Yeah, but what's the DC?
DC you
It's spell.
Yeah, what's the spell?
14.
Okay. So as you guys get closer to the bank, you see some of the lanterns flicker and 2 of them turn off. And you head up to the bank. You now crunch against the sand.
Sounds a little bit more indistinct.
What are you guys doing now?
let's get off the boat now.
we getting on the boat. We will tie the boat.
Cool.
The boat is tied together,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Then we will use one rope to tie one boat to any form of lodging that we can find.
Um,
Yeah.
I just gonna leave the boats.
Sorry, how long does it last?
10 minutes.
Does it require concentration?
We're just gonna leave the boats here.
Wait, at this point, can I ask you something? If somehow we swam across, what, like
Swim across where? Here?
from like the embankment to the other side,
Yes.
how hard would it be?
There are, okay, first of all, this river is about 20 meters wide, and because of the
20
rain,
meters or
20 meters.
go convert it to return. Sorry, convert it to feet, please.
I don't know how. Like
The
okay, about
tree,
60
is it?
feet, 60 feet. I would say around. Yeah. And because of the rain,
It's
this
not rushing.
yeah, it's rushing quite strongly. You can hear the gushing of the stream coming off it.
Ditch the boat. Ditch the boat. Ditch the boat.
Got me everywhere.
We are going straight to the end.
Fine, okay, fine. We ditch the boat. Fine.
We have to cross this river.
Wait, two of the things, what's it called? Two of the lanterns turned off, right?
As you were going into the bank, you look up and you saw two of the lanterns just blink out.
Do I see a person there? Any gestures, anything?
Make a passive. Make a perception check.
Passive perception. Hey! That's a 7 plus 4.
Okay. You look up. Given how dark it is and how the light just went out, you can't really see what's happening out there. But you do sense some form of movement.
Some form, okay.
Guys, let's just not make so much fast. Let's just hit.
Stealth.
Where the hell did you
Can we find some cover so that we can stealth?
Huh?
You roll a 20 for it.
Sorry?
Can we find some cover so that we can stealth first?
So once you're in the embankment, right, the people on top here will not be able to see you. Essentially.
Yeah, but we are not at the embankment right now, right?
You are.
We are.
You've moved there and you've landed already. Yeah.
Oh wait, is it moving currents or is it still currents?
Sorry?
Is it still currents or moving currents? The embankment. The embankment.
The embankment is like sand. It's
Oh,
sand
land,
and mud.
land.
Yeah, sand and mud.
Let's just go.
Let's just go.
Go where?
Toward.
Are we going trying to go through the river?
Yeah.
That's impossible. Look at the current.
Is there like land there?
There's a very small strip of land.
Yeah,
next to the river.
just
Oh.
Okay, guys. Chill out. We need to, while we're moving, try to find cover. That's the important thing. Because as much as possible, even if they investigate, right, we don't want to be caught. So let's all just try to find cover and walk on, and try to fast walk away there.
Okay. At this point,
Are we having to do stealth?
Yeah,
Yeah.
can we try to stop?
Go ahead. All of you roll for stealth.
How's your this?
Plus 10.
Plus 10, right?
Roll stealth.
So plus your normal modifier, then plus 10.
Later.
Wow,
That's
Wait, what? 30. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, you can just hold on.
1 second. Very fast.
Roll for
16, 26.
21.
No, just roll. Plus 10.
23.
So anyone got less than 15?
Everyone,
Yeah, 15. Yeah.
Basically, you have to roll a 5 and.
no, you have to roll less than
No, plus
4.
your dex.
Okay, so don't show, please. Sorry.
Yeah, we already did a roll.
So, wait. As the 6 of you creep along the embankment up the river, you're keeping a lookout for any sewer that you see, right? As you go further up, as you go further up, you realize there is the river that is rushing. The river that is rushing appears to have the same brownish texture and the pieces of weird substance that were in the lake. And you watch as they're like rolling past you. The stench is strong. And as you walk further down, you see where this is coming from. You see a large kind of like pipe line coming up from the side of the Somerset Keep,
We have to go in.
punching through the wall and just releasing a stream, a steady stream of this weird substance into the water.
How hard is it?
It's just
Very hard.
yes.
So it's not possible for us
You certainly try.
We might want to take a break and eat.
to. Yeah, I think.
And so while the 6 of you are looking at this stream of disgusting substance being spewed out from the sewer, I guess we're gonna take a break.
Okay.